Hey everybody, it's Tony George from DocSports.com. We're talking PGA Tour here today, and I'm going to give you some tournament bets, top five and top tens, and they're all going to roll up into one. So let's talk about this tournament this week at Quell Hollow here. This is one of the toughest courses on the PGA Tour. Matter of fact, Justin Thomas won the 2017 PGA Championship here. Max Homa won in 2019. This tournament was canceled last year because of the COVID-19 issue. But nonetheless, this is a brutal course. The final three holes is known as the Green Mile. Two mammoth par fours and a 221 par three thrown in there as well. And it'll take down the best golfers in golf at any point in time. You can win or lose it on the final three holes, and it's going to come down to that here on Sunday. I can guarantee you right now. This is not a short ball hitter's course. This is a bomber's course. Guys that are big off the tee box and accurate off the tee box and accurate with mid to long irons are going to be the ones that contend in this tournament, and that brings in some of the biggest names in golf. Without question. That's one thing you're going to be looking at here. You know, and I've got some notes here on my word program I'm going to bring up. And one thing about it is, if you just isolate this course here and strokes gained off the tee the past 24 rounds at this tournament, Bryson DeChambeau, of course, we all know Bryson has revamped his game, rebuilt his body, and can absolutely bomb it off the tee box. Number one on the tour in distance. He strokes gained off the tee box. He leads the field of the entries. Emilio Grillo, Sunji Im, Victor Hovland, and Jonathan Vegas. Bear in mind, Victor Hovland. This kid is an up-and-comer on the tour out of Oklahoma State. I believe he's out of Norway originally, but an Oklahoma star at Oklahoma State and going to be a star on this tour. Already is for the most part. He's looking for his signature win, and this might be his week. If you take a look at proximity, 200 yards plus, you know, how they hit their long irons here. DeChambeau, number one in the field. Max Homa, who won it in 2019, ranked second. Grillo again, fourth, and Victor Hovland, fifth over the past 24 rounds on this course. So this is going to be a heck of a golf tournament, folks. This is going to be one you're going to want to tune into if you're a golf fan. This will test every club in your bag. You better bring your long game with you. You've got popular bets recently like Paul Casey and some of these others that are really good, you know, tee to green. Even Sam Burns last week, Keegan Bradley, who ended up losing last week. But at the end of the day, these guys that can't hit the ball a mile and don't hit, you know, anybody, most of these tour pros can hit, you know, wedges up to 8-7 iron, you know, within 8 feet of the pin, being damn near 200 yards out. I mean, that's how good they are. And as a fellow golfer, I can, you know, clearly appreciate that. But at the end of the day, if Bryson can keep his driver in the fairway for the most part, and get his putter lined up with his driving game, he's going to be awfully difficult to beat on this course this week. So we're going to give you some top fives, and they're going to be the same as the top tens, and you can bet these at various outlets. Top five, top 10 finishers. DeChambeau, Victor Hovland, Jon Rahm, Justin Thomas. Justin Thomas, this course is built for him. That's why he won a PGA championship here. And bear in mind, a PGA championship course conditions, this course, when it's built for a PGA championship and groomed for a PGA championship, is one of the toughest courses on tour. You know, and you got to maybe throw in Max Homa in the top 20 here as well. Because the top 10 is going to be the same thing. DeChambeau, Hovland, Jon Rahm, Justin Thomas. I'd throw in Homa in the top 20. Because he's won on two very difficult courses, Quell Hollow and Riviera. And he's always hovering around the leaderboard, kind of always in the mix, always on the first couple of pages of most of these tournaments recently. And I think he'll probably get a top 20. Do I think he can come back and win it? Which would be, without skipping a year last year because of COVID, back-to-back, very difficult to do. But at the end of the day, those would be my choices for your top fives, top tens. and the one top 20 would be Max Homa in this tournament. I've won 9 out of my last 11 tournaments on the PGA Tour with my PGA Tour picks over at DocSports.com. I do daily head-to-heads, every day a head-to-head, sometimes more than one head-to-head, kind of like NASCAR. You just bet them head-to-head. This guy's going to have a better round than this guy, and it's a money line bet. And we're hitting about a little over 63%, 64% on the year in these head-to-head tournaments. So I don't care if you don't like golf or not. You like money? Tune in to Doc Sports starting Thursday. We'll have head-to-heads every day through the final round, the Wells Fargo Championship. And I'm not the only guy over there that does golf picks. Doug Upstone does tournament picks. His picks are out on Wednesday. He picks for the tournament on Wednesday and doesn't do the daily head-to-head. So a little bit of mixture of both with Mr. Upstone and I as well. So tune in to Docs. Take advantage of the free $60 and get hooked up with the PGA Tour this weekend. Win yourself some money.